What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Pistons yet again play the Celtics, come up short. Jason Tatum had himself a night. Marcus Smart had himself a night. As far as I could tell, Jason Tatum basically locked up his all-star selection, and Marcus Smart made his bid for an all-star spot. Even shorthanded, those guys played out of their minds tonight. The Celtics were able to get this win. The Pistons fought very hard in this game. Saw the return of Marvin Bagley. We saw the return of, Alec Burks played last game. If anyone was wondering why I didn't stream last game, it's because, I wasn't locked in that game. I don't know what it was. I watched Alec Burks hit a couple shots. It was nice. I seen him play point guard for a second, and I know New York Knicks fans were like, no, he shouldn't be playing point guard, but, Tom Thibodeau, Dwayne Casey, those are old school coaches, so he was going to follow his game plan. And, of course, we saw Alec Burks playing point guard, even though we got Killian Hayes, Kojo. It was going to happen. But, yeah, as of right now, Cade Cunningham is going to be out for 4 games. This one, and then 3 more. Let me see if I can pull up our schedule. Hold on. Google Detroit Pistons schedule. So Cade is going to be out this game, and he's going to be out against the Raptors. Oh, jeez. We kind of needed him against the Raptors. Dwayne Casey's going to try to do his master class and try to finesse a win. But it would have been nice to play them with Cade because, Scotty Barnes kind of robbed him. And then Cade last season had a great game against the Raptors. So that's sucks we don't get to see him light him up again. And then, what is it? The Clippers. You got the Pistons and Clippers. I think we should have a good chance against the Clippers. They're a jump shooting team. They don't really have anyone in the interior that I know of. They have one of the Marcus twins. They got Paul George. But they're like a jump shooting team, and we're doing decent against those teams. It's teams with who have big front lines that are killing us. And with Marvin Bagley back, that's going to help a ton. With Jalen Duren, Marvin Bagley, Isaiah Stewart. Still the starting 5 is still getting destroyed because we still haven't moved Stu to the 4 spot and put Duren or Bagley at the 5. It is what it is until that's fixed. We gotta watch these losses. And once again, until Dwayne Casey is no longer the coach, we're tanking until further notice. Like, him being on the roster, him coaching this team is just a tanking move in and of itself. Like, there's nothing else. There's nothing else you need to do. Hold on, let me pull up the chat. What's going on, 313 Lock? Michael Blackwell. Yes, sir. My guys up in here. Yeah, we are getting bullied. Listen, Marcus Smart threw it off the backboard to Jason Tatum. It didn't. The play failed. But that just shows they have no respect for us at all. They have zero respect for our team. Zero respect. And it's becoming a nightly occurrence. You've seen Ben Mathurin and what's his name? Tyrese Halliburton trash talking our team. No respect. No respect for our team whatsoever. The Knicks, Obi Toppin doing 360 dunks on us. Like, come on. He was treating the game like a dunk contest. Like, these teams do not respect the Pistons at all. And, I mean, it is what it is. We're not a good team. We're one of the worst teams in the NBA. So I can't sit up here and say, yo, what they're doing is foul. We're the worst team. We're one of the worst teams in the NBA, and we play like it every night. Our coach acts like it every night. It's just, it's bad. It's bad. And I don't know what this is doing for our culture. We just have a losing mentality. Yeah. Bey, I was gonna do a video on Saddiq Bey. I still am. Because I like what he's doing once he gets inside the paint. What he's doing outside the paint, once he's doing what he's doing outside the three-point arc, that's the problem. He's not getting buckets like we're accustomed to seeing him. He's not getting those shots. He's not making the plays we usually see from him. Like, we need him to be that sniper. We need him to be that sniper, and he hasn't been the sniper. He did show up from downtown in this game, but still, we need I was expecting 3 per game. I was thinking he was gonna be in Klay Thompson range, just knocking down shots, man. I really thought that's what was gonna happen. But yeah, it's just not right now, and I'm a bit. We should be concerned, and we are. Hold on, wait just 1 second, guys. I gotta do something real quick. Hold on, let me throw up the video real quick. Put the video. We can watch. What can we watch real quick? Detroit Pistons. How about this? Let's just throw this up here.
Welcome to St. Cecilia's, where stars are made, not born.
The Detroit Pistons are now 3-9 on the season and are tied for the worst record in the Eastern Conference. Tough start to the season, but all that could change here soon. Alec Burks and Marvin Bagley could be back this month, plus Cade gets some high praise. Lots to cover today, so strap in. The Pistons' kryptonite this season is rebounding and scoring, specifically in the second unit. That all could change as Alec Burks and Marvin Bagley are close to returning. Both practiced this week, which marked the first time the entire team is healthy. We got some footage via Mike. All right, we're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. Alright, so Bagley and Burks definitely had the impact we wanted them to have. Bagley came in with defensive energy. Shouts out to Marvin Bagley for the defensive energy. That's what we needed. We needed that defensive energy. We needed the rebounds. He was there. He was blocking shots, alright? He got dunked on once, which I don't care. That means he was going up to make a play. That's what that means. That means he was going up to make a play. He tried to get a block, and it just was unfortunate, but he's trying out there. He's trying. And then, but the spacing with him and Duran is not going to work. Offensively, defensively, it worked. But offensively, that makes no sense. Any basketball type of sense. And we seen that tonight because that spacing was poor when those two were on the floor. But the rebounding and defense was nice. One of them has to start. Bagley or Duran has to start. I don't know. Listen, I get it. Bojan is amazing. He's great. But at some point, he's going to have to go to the bench. We need to get to that point. Because it's amazing he scored all these points, but he's giving up all these points at the same time. Yeah, Bojan and Bey, 3-on-3 lock. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. One of them has to be on the bench. It makes no sense. What's up, 4D Gaming? Yeah, Casey has to go. He has to go. But he has the safest job in the NBA. Because, I don't know, he has the safest job. Have you guys heard any rumors about him being fired? No, whatsoever. It's not like we're getting national coverage or national pressure to be good. The only time we got some national spotlight is a tweet from Bobby Marks from ESPN, who was like, yo, the Pistons are about to lose to the Thunder, and we ended up winning. So it is what it is. It is what it is. We're gonna have to continue to watch Dwayne Casey for the foreseeable future. Alec Burks, he's an older player, plus he had a foot injury. And you guys saw they were very cautious with Isaiah Livers when he had his foot injury. So that's just in line with how the medical staff for the Pistons work. They let foot injuries heal 100% before they let a player go out. That's why Livers took so long to get back. They wanted him 100%. Same with Alec Burks. He's not going to play many back-to-backs because of that foot injury. They want him 100%. What's going on, Case Cracked? Cade out 4 games with shin soreness. What's going on? Yeah, as someone who had shin soreness, you just need to sit down for a while, all right, until your shin stops hurting. And Cade is going to be missing a bunch of games for that reason. And I don't know, I just don't see many wins on the schedule. Raptors, I mean, we should win that game because of Dwayne Casey. That's like the one thing he has. If he loses this game, he has to be fired, right? We're all in agreement on that. Against the Clippers, let's see. Against the Clippers, they just have a ton of veterans who know how to play. So I'm expecting the Clippers to come out firing. But I mean, they're a jump shooting team. We should have a decent time like we did with the Warriors. And then the last game is the Lakers, and for some reason, this team has not been able to beat the Lakers, and you think they would be able to. Even that game where Jeremy Grant was on fire, we still lost that game. The game where LeBron had punched Stu, and he got ejected. We still lost that game. We cannot beat the Lakers for some odd reason. And even though they're one of the worst teams in the league right now, I'm still not confident we can win. I'm just not confident because history has shown we can't beat the Lakers since LeBron has joined them. Since Westbrook has joined them. Westbrook has had great games against the Pistons since he's been in a Laker uniform. He's had great games, so it's going to be tough stretch of games. Yeah, and it was, where was the background? Yeah, no need to push Burks. You have another back-to-back coming up with the Clippers and Lakers, so yeah. I don't know. I'm just not confident in that game. Not confident in it, like, at all, in the slightest. But yeah, did you guys see that fan hit that shot? Piston. Hold on. I need to put my... see if it works right now. It's my anti-copyright strike. Alright. As we see there, the fan knocked down the shot. Dude was hooping, doing his thing. I enjoyed. I was like I knew it was good. Because like he had hit the first. He had hit the 3, and he kept missing the 3s, and I was like, oh, he has good form. And then he confidently said, yo, I'm gonna I'm gonna bet everything. I'm gonna go for the half court shot, and he hit that boy. I was like, okay, all right, I see you. But yeah, that was cool. Take the training wheels off Duran and give him 30 minutes a night. Yeah, once again, I'm gonna say it every live stream. Jalen Duran needs to start. We're gonna say it every single live stream. He needs to be a starter. I don't like, why is Jaden Ivey gets to start but Jalen Duran doesn't? Like, it doesn't make any type of sense. And now Marvin Bagley is back. It doesn't make any type of sense. It makes zero sense. Nerlens Noel is healthy. Like, what are we doing? Like, there's just no reason for this. There's absolutely no reason for Duran not to be starting. There's zero reason. And Dwayne Casey's like, yo, let's just wait it out. Even though Isaiah Stewart is just knocking down threes, man. He is blah. Isaiah Stewart has been that guy. He's been that guy. Let him cook at power forward. See, I was hyping up the Lakers versus Pistons because I wanted to see Stu guard LeBron for an entire game. But if he's going to be at center, once again, Dwayne Casey ruins everything, bro. He ruins everything. Duran played like 20 minutes a game in college, playing 30 minutes a night. I guess, bro, but like, dang. Can Nerlens Noel start then? Can Bagley start? Like, we need size in the starting five. It's clear as day. We're getting destroyed in the paint every single game. It's tough to watch. Our starters get cooked every single game. Every single game. Because they can't get a rebound. Somebody help me, bro. Somebody help me. Oh, what's up, Emerald Eyes? Yeah, we're getting Wembanyama. I got a video on him coming out. Should be tomorrow morning. I got a Wembanyama video coming out. I got a Procida video. Yo, Procida is nice. Like, he should have made this roster. I'm like legit angry. I'm watching Kevin Knox instead of Procida right now. Like, come on. Why wasn't Procida the one to get that roster spot? Like, what has Kevin Knox done in the NBA to guarantee him money? Like, come on, man. My guy Emerald Eyes, what's up? Yeah, it's tough. It is tough. We're 3-11 now? 3-11. Where are you, Tankathon? Tankathon. Yeah, we're 3-11. Bruh, if the Pelicans get the number 1 overall pick, I'm gonna be sick, bro. The Houston Rockets get it. I don't really care. They kind of need it. Like, the Rockets are down terrible. They need a point guard. They low-key need Scoot Henderson. I thought KPJ would be able to get it together. But when you have Jalen Green and Jabari Smith Jr., you need a guy who can get them the ball. And I feel like Scoot could do that. But as of right now, Kevin Porter Jr. has not done it, and they're 2-8. So, yikes. They were hoping Knox would be a turnaround case like Chauncey Billups. Oh my lord. Well. If that's the case, I want to see Chauncey Billups' stats what be going on outside my house? Like, there was a whole cop chase when I was recording my Victor Wembanyama reaction. I was like, are you serious? We're doing this now while I'm recording? But yeah. What's up, D? We are definitely worse than last. Yeah, definitely worse. And someone had slid into my comment section and said, these guys are better than Luka Garza. And that was funny because Luka Garza, he's doing great for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He's in their G League right now, and to be honest, he probably should be on their main roster because the Timberwolves are just trash right now. They need something. All right. But you got Jeremy Grant hitting game winners, hitting a ton of game winners against for Portland. He's hitting a ton of game winners. And I'm like, are you serious? Like, dang, like he's hit 3 game winners for them. And then he had a monster dunk, which went around the world. He's definitely going to be an all-star. Jeremy Grant, I think, has punched his all-star card, especially in the Western Conference where there's like no forwards. He's definitely going to be an all-star. And then Kelly Olynyk hit a game winner for the Utah Jazz. Like, and you see how good the Utah Jazz are. They're playing great basketball. And Kelly Olynyk has been a big reason why. He's facilitating. He's hitting threes. Like, he was doing that for us. I don't know why we got rid of him. That was unnecessary. But, I mean, Bojan's nice, but he doesn't do all the things that Kelly Olynyk does. And we're seeing that right now. We are lacking a lot of things in our second unit that Kelly Olynyk could have provided. Especially size. Yeah, Pelicans would be a super team if they got Wembanyama. Zion, Wembanyama, Brandon Ingram. Like, oh my gosh, bruh. CJ McCollum. Bruh, imagine Victor Wembanyama and Zion. Like, oh my gosh, bruh. Victor Wembanyama blocks your shot, runs up the ball, handles it, and then throws a lob to Zion. Oh my gosh, that is disgusting. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh, and the NBA is not giving us another first round pick, guys. Like, another first overall pick. Like, I'm just not confident in that. But yeah, we're definitely worse than last season. We're definitely worse. We are so much worse. Like, at least last year we were one of the best defensive teams and we just couldn't score. This year we're the worst defensive team and we can score. And it's very annoying. Like, I'd rather it be the other way around. I like being an elite defensive team. Being the worst offensive team in the worst defensive team in the league is unacceptable for, the Detroit Pistons. Like, that's not our identity. When have we ever been the worst defensive team in the NBA? Like, come on now. This is terrible. This is terrible. I need to see some defense, please. Yeah, I don't know what's up with Timberwolves. I really don't know. Like, I feel like D'Angelo Russell, Karl Anthony Towns, Anthony Edwards, like, you gotta figure that out, man. You gotta figure it out. And they just aren't. And then one of them has to go. It can't be Karl Anthony Towns. You built everything around him. Anthony Edwards, he's arguably their best player, but he doesn't fit with what they're doing. He doesn't fit at all. I feel like if they didn't make the playoffs, everything would have been fine. But since they did make the playoffs, it's a bad thing right now. Plus, they traded all their stuff for Rudy Gobert. Like, that was a nail in the coffin. I don't know, what could they get for Anthony Edwards though? We would have to get someone who's able to play right now in return, and maybe another draft pick. And then D'Angelo Russell. Yo, low-key, if I'm the Nets, I would try to get D'Angelo Russell for Kyrie. I would most definitely do that. Bring back D'Angelo Russell where he had his resurgence. Try to get things back on track in Brooklyn. You got a new point guard out there, and you get rid of Kyrie. And then Kyrie gets to start over in Minnesota. Like, Kyrie is exactly what the Timberwolves need, which is pretty funny. Oh, we talking about Antonio McDice in the chat. What is going on here? My boy McDice, McFallum McDice. That's what we used to call him. McFallum McDice. Funniest name. Yeah, I mean, they invested way too much for him to come off the bench at this point, so I don't know. The Timberwolves are cooked. Pistons are cooked. Yeah. It's a lot of cooked teams on the market right now. Lakers cooked, Rockets cooked, Pistons cooked. I don't know if Charlotte's cooked. They got LaMelo Ball back. I don't know how good they're gonna play. You got the Magic too. Oklahoma City Thunder. But yeah, last game, I just was not feeling it. I was just like, yo, this game ain't it. This game ain't it. And then this game, we got embarrassed again. We were definitely in it. Let's talk about Killian Hayes. Killian Hayes, hold on. Killian Hayes had a decent game once again. He's finally stringing together games. Like, he's finally getting some consistency. Because I was concerned about that, dude. I was like, okay, you're not looking at the basket. You've reverted back to that. And now he's actually putting up shots. Put up 14. Look at that. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. 14 shots. That's... People are telling him to shoot less. He needs to shoot more. Shoot more, Killian. Don't stop shooting. I do not care. He airballed. I don't care. Keep shooting. I do not care. I do not care. But yeah, 6 of 14. He's been on triple-double watch as well. These last 3 games where he's been scoring, he's been on triple-double watch as well as quadruple-double watch, because he had 4 steals in the game prior. And then tonight, 15 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists. I just need him to cut down the turnovers. That's about it. But that's exactly where Killian Hayes should be. I need him taking these shots. Killian's jumper is gross. Yeah, he's coming along though. It's coming along. We see it. But we just need him to look at the basket. That is my only thing. Like, when he was backpedaling, we had George Hill backpedaling. I was like, yo, attack George Hill. He's 36. Attack him. And he didn't. But now he's attacking everyone. He went at Jason Tatum. Like, I'm still not on the bandwagon, but I popped off the bandwagon, but like, I still believing, bro. Video not available. What's the point then? Hold on. Pistons. I don't necessarily agree that the Pistons are cooked, even though the East is tough. There's still a few games slipping. Well, let's look at the standings. Let's look at the standings. Are we cooked? Because, like, at the end of the day, we still need to get to 10th place to make the playoffs. We're currently 3-11. Brooklyn is 6-7, and they're at 10th. I'm keep it a buck. Brooklyn, since they fired Steve Nash, Jack Vaughn he's a very good coach. I wanted him to coach the Pistons, and he's doing great. He should have been the coach to begin with for the Brooklyn Nets, and he's playing out of his mind. I mean, not playing, but coaching out of his mind. He's coaching out of his mind. And he's got them on track. They've won 2 games in a row. So yeah, I'm confident the Nets will make the playoffs, especially if they keep Ben Simmons out the rotation, and Kyrie comes back. Then you got the Bulls. I'm confident they're gonna make the playoffs. They got Zach LaVine. They got DeMar DeRozan. The Knicks, unfortunately, we've already lost to them twice. So if it came down to us having the same record, we would be screwed because we already lost to them twice. They have the tiebreaker against us. So, like, the games against the Knicks and Wizards were must-win games for us to make the playoffs, and we've already lost to them. So, yeah, we're kind of screwed here. Raptors, they're going to make the playoffs. Pacers. The Pacers are frauds, but once again, we lost to them. So if we tie them, if it comes down to a tie, we're going to have to win these last 3 games against the Pacers for us to get the tiebreaker. But we've already lost our tiebreaker to the Knicks. Like, it's already over. The Wizards, we already lost to the Wizards. We got to win the next 3 games against them. Cavs, they're going to make the playoffs. Hawks are going to make the playoffs. Celtics. But yeah, so... And I'm confident the Heat will get it together. No, the East is stacked. And you got teams that I didn't think that would be up, like the Wizards, Pacers, and Knicks. They're all up. You got Miami and Philly at the bottom of the standings. And us. I didn't expect us to be this bad. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I didn't expect us to be the worst team in the Eastern Conference. I did not expect that. Yeah, they could. He's got an awkward release. Killian changed up his jumper this season. It looks more like Manu Ginobili, more like Joe Ingles. That's what his jumper looks like. So I think that's okay. I think that's alright. It's working for him. He's definitely making more shots than he did last season. Cause like, if you remember his jumper last season, his legs will like flail all around once he shot. But his jumper right now, it's more solid. Vegans bruise easily. Oh my gosh, yo, chill off, Cade. Not the vegan. Not the vegan. Yo. Yeah, we are cooked. I moved to DC several years ago. Believe me, the Wizards will fade. Yeah. But the thing is, we don't have the tiebreaker against them. Like, we have to win the next 3 games against the Wizards. We have to win them all, or we're screwed. It's over. So, like, right out the gate, those were must-win games for us to make the playoffs, and unfortunately, we lost those games. Very early in the season, like, people are gonna look back, yo, these games don't matter, it's a long season. Yes, they do. These games do 100% matter in the long run. Because the Knicks, Pacers, and Wizards, they did their work early. They're gonna get rewarded for that with the tiebreaker. Yeah, my guy Kyle Kuzma. Yo, no one really believed in Kyle Kuzma. Like, I was like, yo, this guy's good. He's an NBA champion. Like, he's good, bruh. And like, people didn't believe in him. I don't know what that was. But now they believe in him. He looks good. I wanted him on the Pistons. A lot of people were roasting me like Kuzma was some bum. Like, bruh, he has a championship. And people were like, no, he won it because of LeBron. Like, now that Kuzma is gone, look at the Lakers and look at Kuzma. Alright, y'all were wrong. Kuzma is good. It's very good. And you would honestly be perfect for this roster. Like, imagine Kuzma and Stu, or Kuzma and Duran. That would be nice. But like, every time I floated the idea, either on Reddit or Twitter, I would get so much backlash because people were like, yo, Kuzma is trash. And I'm like, he's an NBA champion. He shoots threes, he rebounds. But nah, bruh. It's cool, it's cool. They want him now, though. Yeah, I guess you could call it a bubble ring, but still, as you can see, he was a big reason why the Lakers won the championship that year. And him, Caruso, the Lakers just didn't value all those guys. They were like, LeBron made them good. Caruso is a great defender. He earned his paycheck. Kyle Kuzma, good shooter, great rebounder. He earned his paycheck. Listen, LeBron helps, but these guys are able to stand on their own 2 feet, and they've been playing good. Alright, so I think I've covered everything I wanted to. What else? But yeah, I'm just glad the Pistons are starting to get healthy again, even though Cade's gonna be out for a long time. Cade's gonna be out for 3 more games. It's gonna be tough. We're probably not gonna win many. We could win the Toronto game, and I give us a little bit of a chance against the Clippers because they are a jump shooting team, and we did beat the Warriors, who are a jump shooting team. So I give us a chance against the Clippers, and I give us a chance against the Raptors. But those are going to be tough games without our best player in Cade. We were talking wild about Cade the other day. Like, they were like, yo, Cade ain't that guy. Like, what? We're okay, though. Bojan, 28 points. Bojan is a professional scorer. And he had, to his credit, he had 6 rebounds tonight. I need that. 4 turnovers, I don't like that. But the 6 rebounds, that's what we need you to do. And then Isaiah Stewart, once again, spacing the floor. Isaiah Stewart is a 3-point shooter. No ifs, ands, buts about it. Isaiah Stewart is a 3-point shooter. I don't want to hear anyone tell me anything different. Isaiah Stewart is a 3-point shooter. All right. Dwayne Casey. Send this to Dwayne. Man. Alright, guys. I think I'm going to wrap it up for tonight. How long have we been on? We don't have to worry about Kawhi. He plays 2 games every 6 months. Yeah, it's not even about Kawhi. Like, the Clippers just have an arsenal of players because Steve Ballmer is worth $75 billion and does not care about the luxury tax. So they have an army as a roster. Like, look at all the players on the Clippers, bruh. Reggie Jackson, Kawhi, Luke Kennard, Marcus Morris, John Wall, Paul George, Terrence Mann, Robert Covington, Norman Powell, Nicholas Batum, Zubac. Like, come on, man. Like, he does not care about the luxury tax. He's worth $75 billion. He does not care about that luxury tax. And you see it with this disgusting roster that he just bought. Oh my goodness. So even with Kawhi out, they're still able to put enough NBA talent to win games. Reginald, young Reginald and his defense. Reginald's defense. Yo, Reggie Jackson. Let's chill off Reggie Jackson, all right? Every time we try to roast Reggie Jackson, he comes back and lights up the Pistons, which is unfortunate. He lights up the Pistons every time we play against him. Whew. Bro, I'm still annoyed with Luke Kennard. Like, he would never shoot while he was here. He would never shoot when he was a Piston. And then he gets to the Clippers and, like, bruh, I cannot stand Luke Kennard. Like, I know people do not like Blake Griffin. I know they don't like Reggie Jackson. I know they don't like Andre Drummond. The player I dislike the most is Luke Kennard. Like, bro, you never shot the ball when you were here. And now you're on the Clippers and you're actually doing things. It's so annoying, bro. That's so annoying. Like, he never shot with the Pistons. Never. Like, he would be wide open and just pass the ball. I'm like, bro, take the shot. Like, he was such I was happy when he got traded for Sadiq Bey. I was like, finally, this is over with. I don't gotta see this guy anymore. I do not care. Oh, yeah. Alright. Yes, Killian Hayes' redemption arc has started. As you can see, Pistons fans, what? Yeah. Vance, we're looking good. President Stan had way too much power. Yeah, Stan Van Gundy had way, and you see that's not the case anymore. Even Greg Popovich gave up that power of GM. Coach and GM, those are conflicting jobs, very conflicting jobs, and we're probably never ever gonna see that ever again because of how bad it was with Doc Rivers and how bad it was with Stan Van Gundy. We're probably never gonna see that again. Yeah, Stan Van Gundy, I don't know what he did get us to the playoffs, but the Blake Griffin trade, because I love Tobias Harris on the Pistons. I really did. Like, he could have traded someone else for Blake Griffin and kept Tobias Harris, like, in my opinion. Like, imagine if we traded Reggie Jackson for Blake Griffin, or even Drummond for Blake Griffin. That would have been fine, and then we kept Tobias Harris. But Drummond and Blake, yeah, it wasn't gonna work. It wasn't gonna work. Just like, yeah, I'm expect some more losses. Hopefully we get a win against Toronto. I'm hoping we get a win there. Didn't get the Blake Griffin booing in Detroit. But yeah, I just hope. I just hope the Pistons are able to get some wins here, because being the worst team in the NBA, it's gut wrenching, man. It's gut wrenching. Like, and I'm sure if some people have seen my videos, they're mad at me for saying Dwayne Casey's trash. I mean, it is what it is. I hope the players are starting to understand him being around is a tank move. Because, like, Corey Joseph these last two games have been horrible. Like, he single-handedly has made sure we're getting Victor Wembanyama. Single-handedly. It's been terrible. Absolutely terrible watching Corey Joseph. Like, bro, I just don't know. And then Dwayne Casey had the nerve to start him. Oh my goodness. But yeah. Alright guys, before you go, remember to hit the like button. We're going to wrap this one up. once again, I have 2 videos coming out tomorrow. I got Wembanyama. I reacted to some of his highlights. I reacted to Gabriel Procida highlights. Procida! Yo, Procida brought the dynamite. Spoiler alert. That dude is good. And I want him on the team next season. Alright, we need to start the hashtag bring Procida over. Shoot, bring him over right now. Is that allowed? Bring him right now. Cut someone off the team. Bring Procida right now. Alright, see you guys. See you, Emerald. See you, Blackwell. Michael. Kojo. Yeah, we gotta. Not much we can do. Alright, guys. I'll see you all in the next one.